Hello there, Tales of Comfort friends, and happy Wednesday. I decided to do an impromptu video for this Wednesday Tidbits because I was reading over what I had, and it was just this huge long essay that I felt like really wasn't going to reach anybody. So excuse my informality, but this background is a lot prettier than my normal one, so enjoy. This month I did my food for thoughts on Bruce Cameron's A Dog's Purpose. And like I said in my beginning of the month video, that I wanted to do my tidbits not necessarily over the book itself, but rather the questions that it raised for me. Early on in A Dog's Purpose, the protagonist is thrown into a situation very similar to an animal hoarding situation. This made me question, what is animal hoarding? According to Animal Planet, hoarding is not necessarily characterized by a specific number of animals. I found this shocking because I just thought it was someone who had a lot of animals, but it turns out that it's someone just having more than the typical number and not being able to properly care for them in terms of health care, feeding, and shelter. Animal hoarding is actually a very complex issue that not only encompasses animal welfare, but also mental health and public safety concerns. Once the animals are seized from these hoarding situations, if they are healthy enough to be placed into foster care or shelter programs, then they will be dispersed into the community that way. Otherwise, a lot of them do get euthanized just with the inability to get the health care that they need to get them to a point where they are adoptable. If you do come upon situations of animal hoarding, the Animal Legal Defense Fund recommends that you contact the Humane Society, the police department, and the local animal control department. Help for the people that deal with animal hoarding is really specific to each individual case. Some can get help just through therapy, while others are prosecuted for animal abuse, which seems really sad, but sometimes it takes big things like that to happen to help pull these individuals out of the situation or the mental block that's causing them to hoard animals. Tufts University has a really fantastic website, which I will link in my description, that gives information for anyone from task force to therapists that are dealing with these individuals. So that's pretty much the information that I have for this week's tidbits. I hope that you enjoyed my video. It's a little blocky and random, but I'm kind of still learning this YouTube thing. I'm going to get better though, and I'm really excited about my videos. I've been getting some really awesome feedback from them. So I hope you join me next week, either on my Facebook or on my YouTube, for a little more food for thoughts.